Welcome back again to all of you who were here before, and welcome to all of you who are joining with me. I am Dr. Ian, and I am so delighted right now to welcome you to the Self Talk Show, an experience for you to renew your mind, rewire your brain, and to reinvent your life. I want to thank you for your patience as we have been experiencing some technical difficulties. But you know what? Even as we go through technical difficulties and even as we go through challenges in life, we will remain positive in life. Even here on this Self Talk Show, we may not always get it perfect, but guess what? We are pressing on and on and on. So, once again, welcome to the Self Talk Show. Dr. Ian here. An experience for you today to renew your mind, to rewire your brain, and to ultimately reinvent your life. Today on the Self Talk Show, we'll be sharing briefly on how to improve your mental health with self talk. How to improve your mental health with self talk. But before we go in depth into this quick subject, and once again, I just want to remind you that the self talk show is a mere 15 minutes. So we have to maximize every second of every minute. So, how to improve your mental health with self talk? What is self talk? According to mentalhealth.gov, mental health includes our emotional, psychological, and social well being. Let me say that again. Mental health includes our emotional, psychological, and social well being. It affects how we think, feel, and act. It also helps determine how we handle stress, relate to each other, and make choices. Mental health is important at every stage of life, from childhood and adolescence through adulthood. So that's a brief definition or example of what mental health is. And again, I took that from mentalhealth.gov. And for the aspect of self talk, for all of you who would have joined me for many weeks here on this self talk show, you know what self talk is. It is what you say when you talk to yourself. And you know that you have lots of dialogue going on in your mind and brain on a daily basis. Every single day, lots and lots of dialogue, chatter, talk going on into your mind. But what you say when you talk to yourself. Self talk is important because it has a big impact on how you feel and what you do. Let me repeat that again so that we can all take time to digest this carefully. Self talk is important because it has a big impact on how you feel and what you do. How you feel in your spirit, how you feel in your soul, how you feel in your thoughts, your emotions, your will, and in your body. Self talk is important from that aspect. But one of the key critical issues about self talk is just not about thinking positive or having positive thoughts. But one of the key areas which I love about self talk is it propels us and you to positive, decisive action. Remember last week I spoke about positive thinking and the effects of positive thinking on your brain, the effects of positive thinking on the left prefrontal cortex of your brain, which is responsible for your logic, your decision making process, focus. So, anytime you're thinking with the left prefrontal cortex of your brain, you're activating decision making, you're activating focus. you're activating logic. So when you think positive, when you have positive self-talk, it's going to affect you psychologically, and it's going to also have a positive input on the actions you take in life. So how can self-talk affect your mental health? Remember, today on the self-talk show, we're sharing on how to improve your mental health with self-talk. So how can self-talk affect your mental health? You know that if you think negatively, you will more than likely attract negativity into your life. You know that when you think negatively, you will more than likely attract negativity into your life. However, on the other hand, if your thoughts are mostly focused on the positives, you will more than likely feel better about yourself and will tend to attract positivity in your life. I hope you would allow me to repeat that again for you. If your thoughts are mostly focused on the positives, you will more than likely feel better about yourself and will tend to attract positivity in your life. I want to be a bit more prescriptive and direct with us and with you here on the Self Talk Show today. And I've taken time to do a bit of research so that I can also bring a level of validation to what I'm speaking and sharing here with you on the Self Talk Show. So I've taken the keen liberty to do a bit of research on Health Direct, Health Direct out of Australia. And according to Health Direct, it says that research shows that positive self talk can do these things. Remember, we are speaking about how to improve your mental health with self talk. So, according to Health Direct, research shows that positive self talk can, listen to me carefully, can improve self esteem, stress management, and well being. I want to take my time with this. Positive self talk can improve, and I'm going to make it a bit more personal for you, can improve your self esteem, your stress management, and also your well being. This is according to research. Again, positive self talk can reduce any symptoms of depression, anxiety, and personality disorders. Moving on a bit more, positive self talk can improve your body image and can help people with eating disorders. That's very, very critical. And also, here that positive self talk can reduce a person's risk of self harm and suicide. And all that is taken from research, scientific research about the power or the beneficial effects of having positive self talk in your life. As I said earlier, I wanted to be extremely prescriptive and more direct with what I'm sharing today in order to bring a level of validation to, or a greater layer of validation, so that as we share on the Self Talk Show from week to week, that you will know that what I'm sharing is scientifically proven, what I'm sharing is based on research, what I am sharing is based on the experiences and the successes of others. So, some tips for you relative to how to improve your self talk, how to improve positive self talk, which will actually be good for your mental health. And these tips were taken from Mental Health America. There are 31 tips, but I am speaking today just on 6 tips for you. Remember, as you think positive, you will be propelled and pushed to positive action. As you think about the goodness of life, you will be propelled to positive, wholesome actions. So, 6 quick tips for you from Mental Health America. Tips to improve your positive self talk. Number one, track gratitude and achievement with a journal. I want to take my time with this just in case any of you're taking the time to write. Track gratitude and achievement with a journal. Include 3 things which you're grateful for and 3 things you were able to accomplish today. So as you track gratitude and as you track your achievements with a journal, you are including 3 things that you are grateful for, and you are also including 3 things that you were able to accomplish today. And you can do that every day. I can give you a list for me personally, but one thing that I accomplished today is just before the self taught show, I was able to do my 30 minutes walking. Yes, Ian Levy. I was able to do my 30 minutes walking so that I can be as fresh as I can and strong as I can for you here on the Self Taught Show. Number 2, if you are feeling anxious, do some coloring for about 20 minutes to help clear your mind. That's number 2. If you're feeling anxious, do some coloring for about 20 minutes to help you clear your mind. And you see, like me, because I have 3 daughters, and my last daughter is almost 10, we have lots of coloring books in my household. So I can color as long as I want to. But I'll encourage you that if you don't have a coloring book, I want you to go and do a bit of shopping tomorrow and get yourself a coloring book. Color for about 20 minutes to help you clear your mind. Number 3, you know why I am laughing? Number 3 is take time to laugh. And even if you don't feel like laughing, you can force yourself to laugh. And I made a personal note right here. Can you laugh and be angry at the same time? I want you to think about that for a couple of seconds. Can you actually laugh and be angry at the same time? So take time to laugh. Hang out with funny friends. Watch a comedy or check a happy video. Take time to laugh because laughter helps reduce anxiety. And once again, for any of you who are now signing on to the Self Taught Show, remember we are speaking about how to improve your mental health with self taught, or rather, improving your mental health with self taught. Number 1, track gratitude and achievements with a journal. Number 2, if you're feeling anxious, do some coloring. Number 3, take time to laugh. And I want you to laugh right now. I can't see you, you can see me, but I I am laughing and I want you to laugh because laughter helps reduce anxiety. And all of these are amazing tips for your mental health. Number 4, if you are being bothered by something, if there's some type of bother in your life, let it out on paper. Writing about upsetting experiences can reduce symptoms of depression. I want to take my time with you here on the Self Taught Show because I am confident that what I am sharing about your mental health and the power of positive self talk upon your mental health I am confident that this is extremely beneficial for you as you are here live. And for all those who will be watching after this live show, I know that this will be extremely beneficial for you. And once again, just to give credit to the information I'm presenting, I took this information from Mental Health America because I wanted to once again validate what I am saying, to show and to encourage that what I'm sharing here on the self-taught show week after week is actually backed up by scientific research, medical research, psychological research, and also backed up with information from the mental health profession. So, number four, if something is bothering you, let it out on paper. Writing about upsetting experiences can reduce symptoms of depression. So, if there's something or someone bothering you, just write that on piece of paper. Not type it, write it, because it can reduce symptoms of depression. Number five, practice forgiveness. We have seen time and time again in the biblical texts that the good teacher spoke about forgiveness. The apostles spoke about forgiveness. Those persons of faith often speak about forgiveness. Practice forgiveness, even if it's just forgiving that person who just cut you off during your commute. People who forgive have better mental health and report being more satisfied with their lives. So you see the importance of forgiveness on your mental health. For people who forgive, have better mental health and report being more satisfied with their lives. And finally, number six, do something with friends and family. Number six, the last tip for you here. Do something with friends and family. Have a cookout, go to the park, go to the movies, take a drive, do something beneficial and happy and wholesome with friends and family. Play a game, do something that will bring you cheer and joy. People are 12 times more likely to be happy on days that they spend 6 to 7 hours with friends and family. And all of this, as I said, is coming from research, and they took this from Mental Health America. People are 12 times more likely to feel happy on days that they spend 6 to 7 hours with friends and family. And you know, you have to be very decisive about this. The reality is that we spend most of our vacant hours at work. And by the time we get home, it's me time, time for our children, time to assist with homework and the normal chores of the day after work. But as much as you can, I want to encourage you to spend time, quality time, with friends and family. Because once again, people are 12 times more likely to feel happy on days that they spend 6 to 7 hours with friends and family. I hope today that my session and my time with you here on the Self Talk Show was extremely beneficial for you as we look today at how to improve your mental health with self talk. Quickly, number one, track gratitude and achievements with a journal. Number two, if you are anxious or feeling anxious, start to do some coloring. Number three, take time to laugh. Yes, take time to laugh. Number four, if something is bothering you, put that on writing because your symptoms of any symptoms of depression will dissipate. Number five, practice forgiveness. And number six, do something cheerful, happy, pleasant with family and friends. I am Dr. Ian. I am so happy you took time to be with me here on the Self Talk Show as we share today on how to improve your mental health with self-talk. My time is up, and I thank you for yours. I want to say that I believe in you, and you can do this. See you next week, same time on YouTube, same time on Facebook, right here on the Self Talk Show. Good night, and God bless you.